return to the surface. Hurry to the castle.
And just remember, Ryu, I love you. I've always loved you, Forlorn.
That's creepy, man, the way you said that there, man.
That is creepy.
Yes.
One of them random females, like.
Again.
You mean there's gonna be someone who just comes around with a random sign that says "Ryu, marry me" or something?
Possibly.
I can see that.
That's possibly what Izzy. That's possibly what Izzy thinks.
I can see that. I can see that at Ryu's next convention. There's gonna be some random chick holding up a big banner that says "Ryu, marry me."
That's not gonna happen, dude. Trust me.
Okay. Oh, I got it. It won't be that. It'll be a group of girls, bare-chested, who will have their chest painted so that it spells the name Ryu.
Again, that's still not gonna happen. This is my convention
I
talking
don't
about.
know.
This is my convention talking about, man. Nobody really knows who I am really though, besides a few people. And they don't even
People
talk
don't
much.
know me at my convention. Shit, I'm like, I'm
That's
good.
that's not gonna happen.
I'm good.
Oh no, I'm not gonna say that. That's horrible. That's horrible.
Of course
No.
it is, but you gonna say it anyway. It's like right on, gotcha, chest.
Yeah.
Okay, Ryu's gonna show up at Animazement with an entourage of a bunch of cute girls who are all gonna wear that horrible shirt that his brother made for him.
Speaking of that, he wants to make. Speaking of that, he wants to make me a rendition of that shirt. He goes, yeah, that shirt's amazing. Everybody loves it. It's like,
Well,
no,
more
they don't.
kindling. More kindling needed, I guess.
What now?
More shredding to be done.
Fuck,
Like I said,
burn that shit.
it's like I said before. Because I mean, the one thing he basically says all the time, he basically says, people. I mean, because one of my brothers says, if you say you're a know-it-all, you don't, then you know you have problems and stuff. But yet at the same time, yes, he is, because he basically is like, yeah, we gotta make you another shirt. I gotta come up with ideas for this shirt and everything. I'm like, I'm good.
I look at you. What now?
because he still thinks I got the shirt that we made together. I'm like, no, I tore that shirt up. Please, I made the other shirt by myself. I'm sure if he ever finds out, he'll be like, how are you gonna get people to know who you are? And I'm like, simple, I don't.
I don't know. I just look at them like,
And then he'll start
how does that
complaining.
work?
And then he'll start complaining nonstop, because that's what he does.
Wait,
And
you
me
mean
and
he
him
doesn't
be-
complain like he
And
doesn't?
then me and him be arguing again nonstop, and then he'll be like, well, you know, here I am trying to help. Here you are over here.
You're not
mad at
helping.
me all the time. And I'm
If
like,
you want, I'll ask you for help
I'm
when I
helping,
need
sir.
it. Enough said.
like I said,
Like, I'm sorry.
he's
don't-
hard. He's hard. He's one of the hard of hearing people. He don't like to hear people.
Selective
I'm
hearing.
sure he's one of those hard to hear people.
Yeah, he ain't hard of hearing. He's selective hearing.
Whatever it is. I mean, that's never, because every time, every time something, I get up and I tell my parents all the time, I'm just sitting here like, I don't want to hang out with him because I know what's going to happen. He's going to start talking crap. I'm going to start arguing about stuff. He's going to sit down here and he's going to be complaining about I never listen to him whatsoever because he's right and I'm wrong and blah, 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 blah. It never
He's always been wrong.
It never ends. Who's sending me messages on? Like, I like my job. I mean, even though it's a contract job, I like my job. But he's like, you find yourself a full-time job.
Yeah, he needs to go fuck up somewhere.
Yes, but here's the thing about it here, right?
He's an idiot?
No. Here's the thing about this, right? Besides that, every job he's ever had, he hates.
That is what you call a loser. Capital LOSER.
Yes, indeed.
Loser.
I'm sitting here going like, how in the world can you have all these jobs and yet you hate them all? That does not make sense whatsoever. But yet he jumps up. But yet he jumps up and wants to tell me what to do.
Because he thinks he's,
Then you should challenge. Then I challenge him.
oh, I have more experience.
Okay, if you can maintain a job for 5 years and not complain about it once, then we'll start talking.
Exactly.
Until then, you are an LOSER loser, loser, loser. And if I ever want a masterclass in how to become a perpetual loser, I don't know what to do.
Not.
Okay, maybe not say that, but you know, if you
No.
want to savage somebody, that's a good way to savage them.
Yeah.
Some people you just need to savage them.
No, cause I know he's gonna do it. He's gonna get up. He's gonna be like, well, why
He'll
you not-
bitch-
you
he'll
always
bitch
mad
and
at
moan.
me. You always
He'll
mad
bitch
at
and
me all
moan
the
because
time
you
and
just went
stuff.
pro on him.
Yes, 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 yes.
I just look at this like really, sir? Okay, guess what?
Thy burn shall be served.
Guess what? No, I'm not. Are you paying me to be stupid? All I ask is, you know, are you gonna pay me to be stupid? That's all I want. I mean, if you are, please. I want to know how much pay is gonna be.
Yes, because it goes, you know, all you do is get up and talk to people. Because you don't like to talk to people. You always being quiet and I'm like,
So what's wrong with not talking to people? Shit, people are
Okay,
idiots.
so we don't want. So you want to be completely antisocial? Got it.
I want to be like you, bro. Stupid.
Yes. I want to bask in the. I want to bask in the aura of mediocrity that is you, master of mediocrity.
I don't know where,
See,
Well,
you
you're-
sir, you are the New York Jets of the game of life. You talk a big game, you sign all these big name free agents, and you still end up with a 7-9 record every year.
Ouch. Oh.
I don't really know sports analogies that well, but that is
No, I get what he's saying. I just have to say.
And then maybe you throw a butt fumble in for good measure.
It's like,
All I say is, okay, ouch.
Yes, I speak sports very well, so whenever something like that comes up, if you want my most vicious burns, that's where they're coming from.
All I can say is, motherfucking ouch. Ouch in the ouch.
yeah, that's an ouch right there. Yeah.
Like, goddamn, ouch. Shit, ouch.
I know. I know how I am.
Like I said, I just never met a person.
Vicious and without remorse.
I'm just saying, I never met a person in my entire life that just hates every job in the world, but at the same time wants you to listen to everything he says. That don't make sense.
Those people exist, but they're also the same people that want to work They want $15 an hour.
They're called DiploSac, yeah. They exist, yeah. They're called DiploSac. They're called DiploSacs for a reason. Just because I'm an asshole. You're damn right you are.
How does he in school? If you don't mind me asking.
I have no idea.
Okay.
I see.
So we don't know his grades or anything like that. Got it.
So basically, he was that one guy I accidentally knocked the fuck out. And he was basically Glenn. I'm gonna call him that.
Well,
He
let's
was-
just say, he's the type of person where. Remember I told you about what happened to me back in the day and stuff all the time? And y'all were like, "Dad, that's messed up and stuff. You should have fought back or something like that and everything." And that.
Yeah.
I told him about that, and he always said, every time I told him about it, so he always says it's in my head.
Ah, the blame the victim type.
So you're saying that I need to be more like
So,
you?
so basically, he doesn't know you at all. And pretends that he does.
Yes.
Well, that explains a lot, actually.
Yes,
That-
because he
that he's
basically
stupid?
yes,
Yeah.
because since I'm in the IT field and for the job I do, I know everything about the IT field. I can just do any job at any time, anywhere. And
That's the same
and
thing.
that's not how it works.
That's the same
I'll
thing.
give him credit for one thing. I don't know if it's confidence or foolhardiness, but he's got it, whatever it is.
I don't
Yeah,
know
that's what it is.
I don't
Yeah.
know what it is.
that's what it is, 40. Yeah, he's got whatever that it is.
And remember, it is only half of shit.
Yeah. So you got shit. And all you have to do is one thing: remember it. Like I would like to say. He says, well, you know, you have this going and that going. Maybe you could go. Maybe you could become an IT since you're on the computer. I'm like, first off, I'm not.
He is. Oh, he is. Trust me, he is.
Yeah, but this is what my brother told me. I said, oh, you could do IT. I'm like, no. I said, one thing I'm not doing is I'm not doing.
So by his logic, because I work at a cookie store, I should be able to bake 10-layer wedding cake in 4 different flavors and have it done in 2 days. Probably yes.
Yes.
Probably
Yep.
yes.
So by
That's
his logic, I should be able to take a corporate tax return that has 25 states and have it prepared and out the door by 2 days.
Probably yes.
Yeah, that's Baka logic right there.
Well, technically I could do it. There would be a lot of notices attached to it, but I could do it. And that's provided there's no fraud.
I still say that's Baka logic, but yeah, that could
It
work.
is Baka logic at the end of
Yeah,
the day.
it's straight up Baka logic.
It's unprofessional professionalism.
I'm like, okay, so tell me, how does that work?
As your brother dropped.
Dropped on his head.
I don't know, big. I don't know. I seriously don't know. It's like I said before, because he tries to be all controlling of people and stuff like that, and he doesn't understand that.
It's just about the same with my brother. That just be about the same. Like, okay,
Yep.
you have a girlfriend, but you can't seem. It's like you have this love-hate relationship with her. You want to be with her, but you just don't like how high school girlish she is. Why don't you just?
Wait, what?
Well,
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that break to me before. That's right. I remember about that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
no, I got what your brother is. Your brother is a Pharisee.
Yes.
He is a person who prays for being, who is thankful for being full of himself, believes he's God's gift to everybody, yet bitches and moans about everything through his sheer
Yeah.
arrogance, and yet is the one who does all the sinning.
Pretty much.
Well, that means we got the same kind of brother.
Thanks.
I was like, you know, instead of
Yeah, it's the thing that happened was.
complain about, I don't want
And
to.
the worst thing about it is
I don't want to take care of a man. I'm like,
in a
"Hey,
long,
don't take
yeah,
care of a man."
yeah,
Why?
in
That's
a
not
long,
like
long time ago, I used to live with the boy,
that. Mm-hmm.
so that was, because me and him never got along, so that's a bad idea for me and him being.
That's what I find funny. Like, really?
Yeah, that's what he gets results. He'd be like, he says like, because that's what he says all the time. Every time I talk to him, he goes, you should apply for this job right here. You do realize I haven't done this before, right? So they'll train you. I don't think that's how it works, no.
And then we know how you hate your job. You had no expertise in what you picked, and they trained you, and now you despise it.
Here's the thing about this, right? Let me pause this, right? So he has a house and everything. Here's this, right? So for right now, they basically say, I mean, it's not really his fault. The company kind of lied to him up there, because I know they lied to me, which happened to me all the time. So it's not really his fault on this matter. But what ended up happening was so he drives. I mean, I don't know how far it is from Raleigh to Charlotte, but he drives all the way to Charlotte in his car every day now. He's always complaining about it. He's always going, oh, it's too far. I should have my
Again,
car."
Well, then, but you still go to it, so your complaints matter not.
Yeah, but then he gets up like, well, yeah, you know, I still got this job here, and then I actually applied for another for a state job somewhere else to work for the government. I'm like, I mean to work for the government, to work for the judicial system. So I'm like,
You want him anywhere near judiciary?
he used to work in a courthouse a long time ago.
I ask, why would you want him there?
I don't know.
Actually, it might be fitting. He seems to judge you a lot.
I bet he doesn't take his own.
Probably not.
Like I said before, the boy has more. The boy has, like I said, I only had one girlfriend in my life. He has more girlfriends than me, and all of them are crazy.
But the question is, can he really take?
Now, how in the world can every girl you meet go from sane to crazy?
Oh, I don't know. After one night with him,
It depends what it depends what the controlled force is. What is the influential force around here? Oh, hey! All these girls are linked to you. I wonder why.
so that means you're really Freddy, right?
I don't know anymore.
You're really Freddy, and you have and they spent 5 nights with this Freddy.
Just remember, Ryu, since you're complaining about him to us,
But you know,
that means, according to his logic, you should never talk to us ever again.
According to his logic, I think he's probably right about that. I don't know.
And you know what that means?
Because he does a lot of, yeah, that's a stupid idea.
And what that means is you shall continue talking to us since we get you in emo.
we might be crazy, but we actually have more sense than the normal man.
Yeah. And you have a very diversified group of opinions and group of people.
Yeah, I know about that, trust me. I know all about that diversified group of things. It gets me through the day sometimes.
As does it all of us.
Like, I'm sorry, did you just say that you make no sense? Yeah, you're damn right, you don't. That's good.
Yes, how the boy gets up and goes.
You make no sense.
Yes, how the boy gets up and goes. Hey, let's hang out. Let's hang out and go get food or go to the movies or something. But you're not working right now. Well, I still technically have a job right now, and I still technically am working it right now. But let's just hang out somewhere. I'm like,
no.
Man, that's a dumb idea right now, because
You're
you already
kind of-
said you're switching
yeah.
jobs already, so there's no reason for you to do this. And I'm trying to tell them, I'm like, yo, you know, if you want to, I'll buy this for you. They're like, no, save your money, that's all totally cool. So I'm like, okay, fine, whatever.
Yeah, because he can't stand weakness. That's what the big problem is. He can't recognize his own weakness.
Mm-hmm.
All 4 of us have the ability to look back in our lives and say, hey,
I mean, he's
we
not.
could do,
I
we
mean,
are
he's
we
not-
have this
no,
shortcoming.
No, he's not. No, he's not unemployed. He's still employed. It's just the fact that because he hates his job, he keeps switching jobs.
He hates it. He hates his job, but the problem is his arrogance won't let him acknowledge it and do anything about it.
I don't know anymore. I stopped caring about it. Sometimes.
There's none you can do. You can't control it. You can't control it. Don't worry about it.
It's like,
Oh, don't worry. Stupid is stupid does. He really stupid does.
That's why I have no problem comparing him to one of those to a millennial. You know, like a really entitled millennial out there.
Mm-hmm.
Because really, that's what it comes down to at the end of the day. It comes down to arrogance and feeling you're worth more than you actually are.
yes,
And not willing to take it down to your life.
before anybody gets up and goes, well, you know, you should get up and curse about stuff like that. I have before, and the only thing that happens.
It doesn't work.
It's not going to work.
It's not going to work. No, 'cause
It's
the only
not
thing
going
that
to work
happens
because the only person who's going to be able to give him a gut punch at the end of the day,
is himself.
ultimately himself. He might be prodded by a couple people I can think of. People that he would have immense respect for and would defer to, which isn't too many people. And one of them is probably like a doctor or something, you know, somebody from authority, or your parents. And I doubt the latter would actually have an effect.
Pretty much.
The problem is he needs a gut punch from reality, and he's only going to acknowledge it from like a couple people. We're all like that to some degree, but really, at the end of the day, it all comes down to how well can you take account of yourself.
Well, no, because most time, because most time he gets up and goes, let's hang out. I want to go to the movie or something. The whole time, I'm like, I don't want to go to the movie today. I don't feel like going. But I have to, so let me just go.
Why do you-
here and hang
you don't
out.
have to.
Yeah, really. That's the thing. You
Well, no, because
Just-
you already bought the tickets and everything. So if I say no, then it's kind of awkward.
that don't mean shit though.
Well, that's not your problem. He should have done something about that. He should have realized, oh hey, he might not be around. Just ask him to get a refund or something. Because you might not be able to do it. I mean, you could be in bedridden or something. He wouldn't know.
Well, that's true.
That's about the same thing with my old man. He does the same. It's like, you know, nothing is really wrong with you. Just many people. you bring that point up. Oh, I have it. You don't have to submit to the fact that this is happening. You're getting older. I said, yeah, so what? You're getting older. I'm getting older, but I'm thinking more. Just saying, oh, I'm getting older.
Okay, I thought you said you were getting younger. I said, wait, how did you get younger if you're getting older? Wait, huh? What
Benjamin
kind
Button?
Video games keep me sane.
Well, we know that. We know that. That's
Yeah,
what video
so
games do
that's
for all
the
of us.
thing. That's what's keeping me sane. Video games.
That's what gaming does for all of us.
Yeah, compared to somebody who said
The temporary escape from reality.
what somebody else said, you're not supposed to treat video games as a plaything. What kind of stupid? Back when I should have.
Wait, you're not supposed to keep video games like playthings. What the heck?
Yeah.
Is that what your old man says?
No.
No, that's what some idiot weeaboo said.
Yep. Some.
I'm sorry though, every time I hear that, Izzy, I go back to Finding Nemo. I am a nice shark, not a mindless eating machine. Fish are friends, not food.
I don't blame you. I'm like, do you realize?
I would tell him that he's a pathetic human being straight up after that.
And I remember what the topic was about. Renaissance of Fate. But let's talk about combat tactics. Let's not.
Actually, you know what the best way to reel that person in is to have them tie their own noose. You simply ask them, "Why do you play video games?"
That's what I said. So I said I play them not to think. Okay, I don't think about how I just let it go. I say, well, that's the reason why you have a. I said, there's a reason why they make a tutorial, just so people like you try to understand how to play the game. But if you're gonna say, let's talk about, no, let's not talk. So I'm not gonna talk about it. Why should I talk about it? You don't understand video games, bitch. If I hear you don't understand.
And insta-heal.
I said, look, if you're trying to insult me, you suck. You suck at trying to insult a person.
Well, one girl dies, one girl lives.
The one who lives is the one who will get the D in the end.
I don't wonder what you're mad at me for when you're the one who killed her. But whatever. Oh yep, she's getting her stabbings. Let's just freeze time here. That way you can't do nothing besides stand there. And I shall pelt you with my sword. Oh, you wasn't using your full strength. Oh gosh, she's an Ilka spider. Sorry, Meg, she's an Ilka spider monster.
What a trope.
I will
Oh, I
kill
was.
her.
Yes,
I will kill her.
I'm using.
But the funny thing about it, she's an Ilka spider monster with a dress.
That's the first thing you notice.
Burn them.
Those nukes. Yep, you got him.
Or her.
It.
You defeated Queen Desire.
Or was it actually Desiree? I don't even know.